Okay, so this activity can be a really fun group building activity, and it can really talk a lot about communication skills and how communication patterns happen in a family or in a group. But the first thing I want you to do before you consider doing this exercise is to think about who your participants are, because we are going to ask people to use blindfolds. So you definitely want to make sure that this is something that people in your group are going to be comfortable with. So this is always an activity that you always give people the ability to opt out of doing if it's uncomfortable for them, okay? But usually a few weeks in or a few hours in, the group is feeling more comfortable, and it's usually nothing that people really protest too much about. So each person has a really cheap bandana that we bought at a hobby store, okay, or a craft store, and you're just gonna fold it in half to make a triangle, and then after it's in a triangle, you just roll it up, and that makes you a little blindfold, okay? And what's really fun is that I usually let them keep their bandanas when they're done, so that way, you know, they're not getting anyone else's germs on them, but they also have a little souvenir, okay? So what I'm gonna ask for each of you to do is to go ahead and take your bandana and to wrap it around your eyes and tie it in the back, okay? And because I'm gonna be walking around, I'm actually not going to be wearing one.
You're not.
I'm not, but so I can come help you. If anybody needs help, just raise your hand and I can come help you. If at any time it becomes really uncomfortable, all you have to do is raise your hand and I'll come help you, okay? Okay, so what I want you to do with your blindfold on is I just want you to take your hands and place them in front of you, palms up. So hold them right at your side. Yep, at your hold them at shoulders, like hold them right down. I'm gonna come and I might move your hands around. So I'm just gonna have you hold them just like that, okay? Just like that, okay? And I am actually going to place two pieces of rope in your hand. Actually, it's one rope, but I'm going to hand you two pieces of it, okay? So I just gave Catherine her piece. Okay, and I'm going to give Greg a piece. Melissa, when you feel it, you can clasp it in your hands, okay? So that you don't drop it. Okay, so you can clasp it. And last but not least, Sean's got his piece. Okay, so what you're going to do now is, as a group, and you can talk to each other, but obviously you can't see each other. What I want you to do is I want you to take this piece of rope and I want you to form a square. Form a square. So you guys can talk about what needs to be done.
Step to the right side.
We should each be at a corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Kathleen should be at the corner right
okay,
now.
I'm pulling it tight and kind of to the left. So I'll be the,
Okay.
well, if you're standing where I was, the left bottom corner.
Huh?
We should be
Not too far from
equally
Kathleen, does it feel like I'm
spaced.
Yeah, on the left. I'm still not sure on
That's
this
me.
side.
You
To the
can
left
use
of
your
right.
arms to measure.
I should be able to touch you, right?
Yeah, there, okay.
Shouldn't you come up or something?
I don't know.
It feels like it's
Come
going
toward
that
you?
way.
Come toward you?
Yeah,
it feels like
a
it's angled.
triangle over here.
Okay.
Okay, so feel free to move wherever you need to do. Don't worry about the cameras. Move wherever you
What,
think you
Sean,
need to move.
What is Sean doing?
I'm pretty much staying planted here. I think I've got a corner.
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
That would be 5 corners.
It doesn't seem to be
Great
like,
problem.
it feels to me like whoever's over
Lisa,
here
That's me.
is more of a triangle than a
Okay.
square. Like you have to go this way.
Kind of like
Melissa,
that.
are you-
Okay,
are
so
you
I'm
a
gonna be
corner
just in the
too?
middle of the
I thought
side.
Melissa, you're not a corner.
I think
not-
Melissa.
We only need 4 people.
Melissa, you need to just step forward.
Okay, so I'll be person number
Okay.
1.
All right, and you're a corner, right, Kathleen?
Yeah,
Okay,
number
now I'm on the end of, I'm on the opposite side, on Kathleen's left side.
To her left.
Okay,
So,
I think I'm in front of you, Greg.
okay, at least you should be in front of me. And then,
So if I'm number 1,
Melissa, you should be just,
I'm
you should be
just
cool, right?
now.
I'm
In
corner
between
2.
Yes.
Kayla and I.
Okay.
And
And
then
then
Sean should be diagonal
Sean
from me.
is
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Sean, do you feel like you're diagonal from me?
Kayla
Yes,
and
I do.
Sean sound
Do you?
too close
My sense
together.
is that I am.
Throw your voice a little bit.
Here it is.
There it is, yeah.
That me? All right.
Maybe, who knows?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys done?
seems like whoever's supposed to be over here for me isn't there.
I think
Over
Sean
where?
needs to move toward.
To my right.
To
your
Not
right.
where you are. This
Yeah.
whoever this person is.
Do I
needs
feel
to-
all right?
You feel fine.
Sean,
Like this person needs
Kathleen's
to go
not feeling
here.
it.
I'm not feeling it.
Do I need to go farther?
I think further that way.
Throw your voice again, let me
Here I
see.
am, right here.
Oh, much
Yeah, no,
better.
that sounds,
Is
yeah.
that good?
Yeah. Now this is dropped or something.
Yes.
Well,
A lot.
let-
Kayla sounds like she's a long ways away now.
Yeah.
Kayla.
We should be
Hey.
stretching.
Yeah, we should be
More.
stretching.
Okay.
All right. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, I think. Are we done?
I'm done.
Can
Okay.
I go behind the curtain?
You're good, you're good. Okay, are you guys done?
Wait. You tell us. Are we done?
No, you guys have to tell me.
No, will you tell us?
No, you guys have to tell me.
Can't
I
get
am
support
done.
from
I
the
feel like
Okay.
I'm
think we
done.
are.
Okay, so go ahead and leaving one hand on the rope, take the other hand and you can lift your blindfold up and you guys can see.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, wow.
Not bad.
Good job.
Not bad.
You guys are
Not
impressed, aren't you?
bad. Not bad, yeah. Okay, so tell me what was going on in the group.
Outside of great communication?
Yeah, okay. Okay. Some good communication, lots of feedback, like you were really like, this does not feel like it's in the right place, right? Okay.
And then there
And
was trust.
it really came quite a ways around because it was definitely not a square.
So
a few
he
minutes
wasn't
ago.
where he was supposed to be, right? I was like,
Yeah.
over here.
What were you going to say?
Yeah, we were, of course, we were talking a lot, but we couldn't. I felt that I was trying to say something, but people were not understanding the same thing that I was saying.
Okay, right. Like, could they really understand what you were, the point you were trying to make?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's lots of ways you can use this. I mean, one, just what you said, just the super obvious is that how much of communication is nonverbal. You know, it's like being able to see the other person and get that idea. Or even about, are we thinking of the same thing, you know, when we're talking? Or do we have the same goal in mind? But it is very interesting to watch the dynamics and to see who gets listened to, whose ideas get heard, how long it took kind of Catherine to get her idea heard. It was cute. I loved it. The best part was when Catherine said, who's over here from me?